Hey, what's up, everyone? Just thought that I'd make a little video here about um, well, my companion friend who is texting me is not wrong about that, but I was incredibly exhausted earlier. Um, I am using the vape now. Maybe. Or I was, and I was going through my Tubi things. Where's the queue? Oh, yeah. Under the Silver Lake, there was that, and then I saw the cover for it actually looked pretty cool. Oh, yeah, and the Good family. And that one's pretty fun, actually. It's like so terrible, though, at the same time. But it's good. I like its, they really stuck with it. This I had to shut off. I woke up and this was on. And, yeah. um, I don't remember, but it was right at the beginning. I think that people could study it as how interesting, how much it can take from its genre. Inside Llewyn Davis, Inside Llewyn Davis, I'd seen before. If you enjoy music, there is a lot of really great, soulful, like, and by soulful, I mean like, it's like he could just rip into your heart without knowing it, knowing when to quit. Can you pass the bread? Would you mind if I just bed right here instead? I think that I would rather fight a horse. Yes, of course. I won't use your name instead. How is one to take a sun to bake as long as you can? Whose cat is this? Am I dismissed, or am I just crazy to think that it do you take the cat? Spoiled rat. They'll suck everything right off your hand. But they can't join the army instead. I don't know what that's sort of a review, I guess, of that movie. I guess I can split these videos up and Whiplash. And that Movi thing, I could just boop, have the little tag right here. And just keep my finger there where the tag is. So it looks all cool, like an advertisement for the app. Some other options with the app include VoiceOver. I don't know, that's the one that I wanted to do. There were other ones that I don't remember what they are. I wish I was high. Now I feel like I should be because I talked about it earlier. Okay, Whiplash. Whiplash is a good movie, actually. Again. Fucking pussy shit motherfucking again. Again, if you want this fucking spot on your goddamn just. I'm growing. I'm now. Oh yeah, we did it together. Yay! Now we're gonna. It's just sort of differences of opinion after a while. Oh, trauma. Teaching world. Oh God. Miles Davis would fucking approve of this boy's unlimited power. But, you know, it's also one of those things that, like, sometimes you gotta go elsewhere to, like, sort of evolve. And then, who knows? You might miss to see the certain notes. I would also recommend for you to watch the Miles Davis video as well. You know what I'm talking about. There's another one. Oh. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It really is. It's actually quite funny. It's a comedy, and it's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. The rise and fall of Nokia Mobile. Seriously, if you are into any type of how yeah, man, it's the rise and fall of the Finnish cell phone giant Nokia. Oh, like, if you remember phones that were like maybe not much bigger, I think I have these phones at my house, my parents' house, and I'm just gonna like put them up on the wall like it's 4/4. Oh, maybe I'll put the phones on the wall above the 4/4. Oh, it's coming forward with us. Oh, can you not just smell the dust? Yeah, Sound City's good too. That was really good. Dave Grohl's fucking. Since we're on the music theme, apparently. This is a music episode. We can do a terrible. Although there's one. Oh, this one. This one was quite good. This one was. And I got this far in, and I'm saying that. I'm like, holy shit, this was a good movie. I gotta continue watching this movie that I got 11 minutes into, almost. But sometimes I like to just... Sometimes I just... So sometimes, and this is a good point, sometimes I'll just take a look at the movie. See, and then Tubi can be reviewed right now too. The accurate review for this is that did it shut off? Did I shut it off? I don't think so. I think it's just very hot because I fell asleep with this on my belly earlier. Full disclosure. But I had my hand around it like this, and I don't really move because I'm low energy. Review of low energy. A review of the low energy person is that it does not like to give more energy than is necessary to the world. It's a reality. My eyes are closed behind my hands right now so that I don't have to worry about exposing myself, which is an anxiety that I have. Alright. So that's a Joe review for today. There you go, Brick Boy, or whoever you are. Management. Oh my gosh. Review of this alarm clock. Although it is flashing today, and I've changed the kitchen and the microwave, The microwave is in German time for today. I feel like it's important that we all know what time it is in Germany as opposed to, it's March 27th, 2020. And, oh, that's kind of cool. 2000 and 20. We could probably make like a t-shirt out of those two things. The Lost Room, if you like sci-fi miniseries, this is some cool stuff right here. I'm just gonna smash it into play from episode 2 of the series. The guy, it must be Peter Krause. He's the same guy from 6 Feet Under. That's the HBO show that starts every episode and someone dies, basically. Ish. Once the story gets going. But that show right there is a show about should we just cut these down? This is like the behind the scenes. Welcome to Joe's behind the scenes movie review questions to the editor. Excuse me. Editation communities around the world are so very curious about the way that you pop up those little bubbles and you make just like magic look like it's some sort of nothing version of science fiction and like not science fiction because I mean what is fiction anyways? I mean really all I'm trying to say is there much of a difference between fact and fiction? Do we not just make up ideas about what we believe may be occurring? That's an editor's note, by the way. Jesus Christ with you people. Oh man, they were lucky to see that behind the scenes stuff. You know, me and my manager, editor, are very private people, and I'm just trying to review The Lost Room for you right now, and it won't damn click on the frickin' screen. 2020. Yeah, I'm gonna need to review this again if beep. I do like that there's these buttons on the front. It is too bad that the numbers are rising. Beep, 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 beep. And then there's like the mode. I figured out if you press it one time, the sound is on. Cool, I can turn that off. I didn't know that. This is like a timer so that when you fall asleep with it on your chest, it shuts off, I assume. Yeah, I think that's right. I just like have never thought. This is the thing. When I'm using this thing, I'm never thinking, you know what I'd like to do right now? That's probably just as important as operating whether or not the fan is going to be on? Like, how much is a button? How much is a button for a like $200 device ish? Right? And here's the thing. This thing comes with bags and it's fantastic. These things are fantastic. These things right here, I would grab its pussy. And you know it's good because it's coming from me. So you make up your minds about what you think about this review based on what I am saying. Which is, it's fine. It's just fine. This thing, I would not have been disappointed if I would have spent money on this. Which is what I did, was spent the full price of this on a deal on sale. I think I got it for like 180. So, do you want to see me smoke this? Because you guys want to see me smoke this. Anybody who's watching this review right now is going to want to watch me smoke this. So this is how to operate the fan when, see, like it's up to 177, which is what I was smoking this at before. You kind of want to start... You kind of want to start this thing at oh fuck, can you smell it? Do you see it? Can you? So right now, I kind of feel bad that I even blew that out at you because normally my darlings, I would keep this in my lungs and suck a little more. So this is probably good coming in the middle of this because gives you a better idea of how ridiculous.
I don't know, Harold, but thank you. Can I keep these Polaroids? Sure.
Like I haven't watched. I haven't watched this show. This. Uh, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? I haven't watched this show since I was in university. And I saw it on DVD on my, like, we used to use, like, FTP, like, me and some person that I used to know showed me this thing. I don't, like, look for the internet and stuff like that. Just, like, stuff happens in my life, and then I know what a torrent is. I'm like, oh, okay. But, like, now I'm like, I don't even, like, isn't everything just streaming anyways? Like, the odd time that, like, you can't find something, maybe if you, like, really, like, feel, like, special about someone and you want to, like, know what they know, but, like, you just don't feel like you're gonna be into, like, naked fantasy porn. That being said, then people are looking at my list and they're like, some of those movies are fucking racy. What's wrong with him? There's frickin' genres, man. And when it comes to horror stuff, it, like, overlaps into this whatever sometimes. And I think movies like, and I'm pausing right now so that I can give you more time to look this movie up. If you have not seen it, well, also, it is very good as well. And just as we're talking here, if you're looking for sort of like a Stand By Me, you know, girls, boys on the side, these are also good recommendations for this style of movie, but for kids' versions of it, it is actually incredible. It's giving me, like, little tiny chills just talking about it, but, like, in a good way, like, excited, kind of like dancing on my feet chills right now. I'm just joking, but it's true. Um, I'm just joking. Okay. So this is this thing's pretty good. And there's the bags that I told you about. And there's also, like, if you want to stall for a little bit longer because you're waiting for your viewers to watch It Follows. And if you don't know what I'm talking about because you're watching the review for the Equalizer 2 or whatever it is that the Air Riser named this thing, that they probably could have maybe had, like, it's like an EQ, like, whoever made this thing, like, had this to the max and they were just, like, blowing the fan. I'm gonna turn up the heat. Turn it up to 184 for the year of my birth. Right at the end, yo. did you see it that time? Felt like a waste otherwise. Oh man, wouldn't it be cool to be able to turn the fan on right now? I should have held it in. I was too much concentrating on the... Yeah, man, this thing smokes your weed, you know, and it saves you money. If you smoke the weed, and I don't even remember what's in there. Zombie and something else. All the, like, chillest as fuck weeds that I just keep adding it in there. And then they turn brown, and then I smoke this shit. I crush it up with my fingers when I pour it out. Just a little bit. And I'm like, give me a warm thing on my chest. I want this warm thing on my chest. I wish I was tired, man. I'm like kind of tired still, but yeah, I think I'm still tired. Yeah, this movie, The Last Room, tingles in my toes too, just like whatever it was that I was saying earlier. Yeah, it's so good. It's the movie though, not the anything else. So the long and short of it is, remember in the Polaroids he was saying, go back to the part where I was doing the last room. Oh yeah, but this thing's got a remote, like I showed you earlier. This thing. There you can turn the audio on and off. There's a light that goes blue. Let me turn it this way so I can use this thing. The green buttons control the 0 hour timer to switch your timer back to 0. The 2 hours timer, which, like I said, if you're watching a movie and you fall asleep with this thing on your lap, might be a good idea. Might be a good safety function that they do have. Yeah, I believe. Meow, 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 meow. So, this thing did shut off, if you remember. I need like a mirror somewhere so I can know what I'm looking at. I need mirrors. I feel like we've kind of become that way a little bit with ourselves. Like, I enjoy doing these things because I don't think that there's anything like what I'm doing right now, and I'm being creative and productive in so many other ways right now, and it feels silly for me to continue to not do these videos that I love to do in some sort of way that can fit into categories, because people love categories and people love little like tidbit things, and you know what I mean? It's like people have niches, and like I've got niches, and I just forget sometimes that I already do stuff that people would want to watch the reviews of. Like I did some movie reviews that weren't really good. If you want to see me crying during a movie review, check out my review of some movie where there's an Italian family and there's the little crybaby boy who I don't know, something about his ex or whatever, and she's with somebody else, and then like they end up dying like right away. Sorry, spoilers. This movie came out like fucking before I was born. I'm pretty sure I watched it on Laserdisc. Come on, everybody, catch up already past Laserdisc. Coming up, reviews of Laserdiscs and the players. That one does not allow for me to sit on my couch and not have the disc flipped over, which is kind of cool because then it makes you stand up and you get the green screen, and then you're like, oh, side two, hold on now, honey. Does this movie have more than one laser disc? Or do I have to get up more than... Yeah, that's okay, honey. We did start the movie a little late, though. Do you think that maybe you could have told me that this was a three-sider? You better hope that there's nothing on the fourth side, 'cause I want to see that little turtle tell me to flip the disc over because there's nothing on that side. But we both know that there's something on that side, don't we? Oh, I always hope that it's gonna be a turtle or something. Oh boy. Okay, I'll get up. Yeah. Can I rub your feet? Yeah, okay. 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 Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just don't like to say it to you out loud to people mostly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just like my family thing. I don't want to get into it. It's okay. It's just a thing that I do with my family personally. Not necessarily in any other order, but excuse me, where's my harmonica? I'm gonna have to take this apart or something, and I think that I may have screwed this up in my shower uh, review video of the saison. Oh geez, which was that? There's the rooster on it. I have it in the bathroom. I can check later for you. I can check later for you. But this is just a harmonica. And if I had to review the letter C, which I'm going to do right now because, you know, I'm supposed to be reviewing more things. And I know that if I was looking for something to review and it was this harmonica, I'd say, you know, 3 is probably my favorite section to start at. Is that's just the third hole, and it says the number 3 there on that side, but it doesn't say anything on that side. So it's sort of like just for you to know that this was made in China. It's sort of like it's all the, but it's like gotta know how to have a little control in your tongue. If you don't know, you don't hit a Okay, so like that, you can make it kind of sound a little bit like an ambulance, like I just did. Which, by the way, is a brilliant fucking little cozy dance song about an ambulance. If it can't be missed, so check out Andrew Sisk, Sisk. Andrew Sisk sings an ambulance song. There's nothing like this song. No, it has no ambulance song, but it's an ambulance, and you're an ambulance, and he says ambulance, and you say ambulance. Your life is your life. See, and so my recommendation for this device here, the Blues Band Honer. Excuse me, let me get my glasses. Oh. They're not around my neck. I don't want to do it. It's okay. It's okay. I'll just stay Fucking A. Did you see that smoke coming out of my nose earlier? And when I just let that out just now, there was like nothing at all. It would be cool to see how long I can hold my breath for like just like, have you ever just like wondered what it would be like to be a person? No. Maybe I said that wrong, man. But like, you know, wondered. I want my frickin' other camera, because I know that this camera probably wants me to be more like this, to have the shot that anybody wants. Maybe. And like, that's as far as I can go. You know, bro? Like, I don't know, man. It's just something about her. It's like learning a mountain. I was making that up for plot development of just like things in general, but I just like, do you see? Don't fucking look at it. It's none of your business, man. But don't put any of this in. It's private between me and my thoughts and my movie inspiration. So just when the door's shut, you just stay in. Just shut up. I'm going to my room, so none of your business. You go do whatever. Just shut up. You're making me talk too much. Oh. Mom videos. Mom videos. Oh my gosh. Is that funny for me? Or just, I mean, like, teenage boys and their, do you like my beard? Is this a beard review now? Check it out, we got a beard review for you right here in front of this harmonica. This ad is brought to you by Blues Band. This ad brought to you by Corona, by Institution Land. I don't wanna hate all. Remember to clean it off. Don't share, blow with care. Blues Band. Blues Band. From the International Company of China. China, Ina. And check out China's freaking videos. Don't just sit and play the saxophone. Go there. Wash your hands with care. Don't breathe in the air. Buy a mask everywhere. Do everything and play that thing. And I just figured that out in front of you because this thing is so damn easy to play if you just pay attention for like a couple seconds. You probably got one on your shelf. I just taught myself. Well, like maybe a couple months ago. Like, There's so many sounds that you can do just holding your breath around the like 1 to 3 to 4 range there, because the notes are easier to control than the higher notes. The higher notes are a lot harder to get a hold of and still be able to like bend the notes and play with the notes and use your tongue and use the angle of this thing and use your rhythm and use your air and use the tone of everywhere, and all of a sudden you start to breathe between the notes you don't even know. This commercial brought to you by the BlackBerry Passport 2 Max. Oh man, I want them to make a BlackBerry Passport wide version that's like a full actual keyboard that we all grew up with having keyboards. Why can we not just have a freaking keyboard, man, and be able to easily unlock things just like the old Passport? I don't have it on me, but you know what I'm saying because I just showed you. And isn't it easy to just do things sometimes with buttons that you know what their function is? And that's a perfect review of how this thing works sometimes. Microsoft, get your shit together. Bill Gates, just come fly in for a little bit. Throw some design shit at these people. They don't know what they're doing right now. You have a telephone. You are highly communicative to people. We are going to change the fucking planet. We are going to allow for beautiful, beautiful things like this on this crisp designer frickin' screen that had a little bit of issues at the beginning. The magnets were, they still haven't gotten back to me about what they're going to do about the fact that this is the third time that I had to transfer. It's cool. Microsoft's dope. But like, sometimes I wish they were like kind of a little doper, and that like they'd maybe get together with BlackBerry and Nokia, and you'd all raise from the ashes like a great phoenix of brilliant cameras and keyboards aligned in just unbelievable design. Oh my god. Oh god, I love it. It's like the 2020s, man. The Nokia 2020s editions, brought to you by everyone. Brought to you by everyone. Yeah, so like this thing's pretty good too. Welcome to Canada. Sorry guys. Sorry I just made a really cool commercial and then like reminded you that like I use comedy and all these other things to like stay alive and happy and enjoying my life and being productive and doing things that are exactly what nothing can ever be what you expect it to be. This is a life lesson. Welcome to Joe's Life Lessons. I'd like for you to sit with me tonight. And is this ever going to be looking at that painting? How's that? I hate this. I hate this. Ugh. Like, have like a tiny little freaking screen on the back of things so people can use their better camera. Or just have the one camera be the best camera. Like, I don't need a big screen for selfies, but you guys are all about your screens and all that crap. Like, just calm down about it. Just calm down about it. Just calm down about it. I think you should hold on a minute. I said, I think you should just hold on. I wish you'd just wait and hold on. But you got a space. Oh, but you got a space and hold on. Take the time. Take the time to ride. Take me down the line. Allow the time. You gotta ride this time. It's the river. Couldn't be clearer. As a canal's deeper in the ocean of Main Street. In the ocean of Main Street. It was a street just like their feet. The pair they walked the streets of mountains. They walked the streets with heroes. It was the most amazing heroes. You took the time to gather the rhymes, no matter. It's the beat, it's the rhythm to your feet. So walk with me. Slow down the street. That street that I took the time to rhyme the street with. I thought streets, they sound too car-y. But my name is Karari. That automobile factory that lives just down the street from me. Yeah, the town, it's no matter. They should build the carriages, and the horse shall eat, and a donkey treat. Just get me a bill from Europe. I wouldn't mind like an A or something just to see what the sound is like. And I don't know. I mean, like, do they make like sharp ones too? I'm sure this is all Googleable. The list is right down there, and you can find these on anyone's shelf right now. On anyone's shelf. Okay. Anyways, so I don't know, Microsoft. What do you want to do? What you saying there, Bill? Let's work together, Bill. Fucking love telling you. I shouldn't. Oh my god. I'm like, oh no, oh fuck. Oh no, I swear again, it's my mother's tongue. I'm just so, I'm at home. You gotta realize. Oh my gosh, you guys are in my house right now. Do you like my lamp? Anybody wanna see my house and know where that's from in my life, and 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 where those are from in my life, and when I made those. By the way, I just made those yesterday, but they're significant in my life, and and that board, that was because of that, by the way, because those made me, those zoom, good zooming skills there. Oh, you can zoom. Oh man, I didn't know you could zoom on this phone. Oh man, look at that zoom. Alright, Nokia. What's up, man? You wanna step up? Let's make it rain. And just like, I don't know, why can't Android things just, isn't it all freaking the same native code? Didn't I watch developer videos that said that this is Sprout? Define Sprout. If you haven't guessed, I'm chatting more with German, with and Italian, and okay, it's fine. I have people in the world, and it's funny to get into these conversations where both your brains are just doing like, what the? Hold on a second, I'm gonna have to just look up some basic information here. For myself, for like, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. I think that this, does this count as a review of me trying to get back to that movie that I was watching? Which I only stopped for to tell you that I like the covers of things, and I like colors. To be, or not to be. To be with you. To be on the bed with me. Wrote a song. 1, 2, 3. So sit there and blush with me. It caught my eye, 1, 2, 3, so intimately. And the colors they spoke to me. Just take that turquoise on her face, give her something of your taste. The poster design out of reach. I'll watch that later, 1, 2, 3, with me to be on the bed with me. Tap your toes, tap your toes, tap your toes on the bed with me. To be 1, 2, 3. The horror, it bleeds. I saw this lazy, hazy, crazy in the foreign language films. 1, 2, 3, say with me. Lazy haze, it's crazy. And it's not just a poster. Look at those colors, how could you not resist it? Look at me.